Redwood, California. You're listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. We've all been one, so let's talk about it. Now, here's your host, Doug Bass.
He's an asshole, sir.
He's an asshole.
Hey, assholes. What's going on? It's Doug Bass, and this is I'm an Asshole with myself, Doug Bass. It's all good. It's Friday. Thanks for tuning into the show. Let's get the business out of the way, shall we? Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Doug Bass Comedy. That's right. It's at Doug Bass Comedy. Click the subscribe button. Ring the bell. Do me a favor. Leave a comment. Leave a shitty comment. Leave a nice comment. Just leave a comment. Do something, all right? We appreciate it here. And also, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at A-Hole Podcast. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Patreon, all those things. Twitter, at A-Hole Podcast. We got a great show today. I am riled up because it's Friday. You know what I mean? I'm surrounded by assholes. Let's get to it.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
All right, we are here. Rob DaRocha is here.
What up, dickheads?
I always forget to unmute your mic.
What up, dickheads?
There you
Jesus Christ.
You know why I mute it? Because like sometimes you'll start talking or you're like texting or on the phone, and then the
I'm
audio
not
comes
texting.
through.
I'm looking up
I
shit.
know, but I got to remember to like push like 5 different
People,
buttons.
I'm not like just slacking off at work here.
No, he's doing research.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly. I am doing research.
I know.
We're looking up for assholes.
looking out for assholes or looking up assholes?
Looking up assholes.
Okay.
Assholes.
All right. How are you? How's it
I'm
going?
doing good, man. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all right too. It's been one hell of a week for me, I'd say.
Yes, you have one of the craziest stories that I think our listeners want to hear.
Yeah.
You actually met the asshole of the month, or it could be the asshole of the year for you.
Well, so far the year, yes. I mean, we're only 3 months in of the year, so it's still early. But yes, asshole of the year so far for me personally. It's like it's not even.
He rose to number one.
Yeah, it's like someone that interfered with my life. It's not even like a fictional person that I'll never meet or whatever.
Interfered with your life. It wasn't an imaginary person. It was a real person.
Real asshole.
He's probably your nemesis now.
He is my nemesis. So this is what happened in a nutshell here. This Monday, my wife and I were on the FaceTime with my parents in the living room, and the outside door was kind of ajar, but we got the security screen door and all this stuff. All of a sudden, I hear someone yelling out on the street, "D-Day is here, motherfuckers!" And I'm like, what?
But wait, was it D-Day though?
It was Monday. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is there a D-Day? I mean, other than D-Day, the historical D-Day.
There's that D-Day. There's like due date, which could be like
a due day.
D-Day.
You keep telling the story because I'm gonna look up what D-Day. Different D-Days.
Yeah, please do. So anyway, this guy yells, "D-Day's here, mother effers," and I'm like, "What?" And I like open the door, and there's this shirtless guy in the street with a very large lead pipe like wrench kind of thing, biggest wrench I've seen, and he's yelling and he's pointing up at the sky.
I think now that I just read exactly what D-Day is, and I should know. I knew it had to do with like one of the world wars, and it's World War.
Right, it is a World War reference of some sort.
Yes, exactly. World War II. It's when we invaded Normandy, and it was called D-Day.
D-Day.
And he's saying it's D-Day, motherfuckers, like they probably did on that day. And he's pointing to the sky. He's looking for like choppers or I don't know, tomahawks.
He said like a plane is coming, like this.
See?
He kept pointing like this plane's coming after me, you motherfuckers. Like,
do you have
like
footage of it?
I do. Yeah. Let me set it up.
Okay.
So this guy's yelling. He's got a wrench. He starts tapping on cars in the neighborhood.
He's banging on cars.
Well, at first he's like tapping on it, and then he starts banging on
with
them.
a smile on his face.
And he started coming up towards our house, kind of like yelling and stuff. And I'm like, oh boy, this is not. So we get off the phone with my parents. And we're like, we gotta go. And my wife starts.
We have to go. There's a crazy man screaming D-Day.
My wife starts filming the thing, and we have most of it on film. We don't have him. Anyway, long story short, he attacks my car. He starts taking the wrench and hitting a couple cars across the street. On the hood, he busts out a taillight, and then he starts coming towards my car, which is parked in the driveway. And I'm just like, oh, man. And, like, he just slowly comes up to it and nails
It was like the Snyder cut. You were moving in slow motion.
Yeah, everything slowed down. I mean, I saw the Flash run by trying to stop everything, but it didn't work out.
So he had it. What were you thinking at that moment? What were you, like? What could? Oh, by the way, you forgetting this one important part of the story that you're missing out.
Oh yes, please remind me.
He was carrying a fucking knife.
Oh yeah, he had a knife, which we did not see until after we watched the video.
He had no ordinary knife. He had like a pirate's knife, like the pirate, or like Pirates of the Caribbean knife, or it was sideways, like
it was kind of a homemade knife, maybe, or
Aladdin.
Aladdin, something like that. It was crazy, and I don't have any like real weapons. You know, I'm not a big weapon person, gun person. I don't really like that stuff, but I do have a fake gun, like from a stage play that I
Someone's
did.
Someone's texting me that's listening right now. They're like, I want to see the footage.
All right. Yes, let's show the footage. All right, hold on. And then we'll talk about it again.
They're like, I want to see the footage.
All right, here is the footage.
Could they hear us? He just starts hitting cars with
he's hitting cars. He's hitting cars.
your wife. And he looks like he's just out on a workout.
And there's a guy that rides by or jogs by, right by him.
There's the knife. If you can see the
You can
knife.
see the knife in his left hand. He's looking up at the plane, as you can see. A fake plane.
I love how we have the news playing in the background as well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I say here's a fake thing. It's a fake. It's a fake gun.
Doug pulls out a fake gun.
Wait, here we go.
Oh my god. No. Hey!
Oh, did he break the car already? Pause it.
Oh, I don't know if I can pause it. I don't know how to pause it.
God damn. You son of a bitch. Doug, stop. Doug,
Get the fuck out of here.
Get that plane. Oh, wow. Did you own a plane?
No, but like, yeah, I lost it. I mean, I went like someone was like, wow, you went full Nick Cage on him. And I was like,
you can't even replay that, huh?
I can replay.
Oh, okay, I want to hear the part where you just start screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!"
I can replay.
I thought you were more like Harrison Ford. Get off my plane.
Get off my plane.
Yeah.
So anyway, I didn't interfere. Like at one point, my wife was like, "You should go move the car." Like before anything happens, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, maybe," and I didn't because he was kind of hovering around it, and I was like, "I don't want this guy attacking me." I didn't know he had the knife at that point,
right?
But if now knowing that, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't go out and move the car because he could have just ran after me or some shit. But as soon as he started to come towards the car with the wrench, that's when I yelled and I took this fake prop stage gun that I had from like a play I did years ago in college or some shit. I've always had it because I'm like, oh, it looks real, it's kind of cool, but it's not real at all. It's not gonna do anything. and I pointed it at him as I was yelling, going ballistic on him, and he wasn't even phased. He was just like. He was just like smiling like a true.
He was ready to die, man.
He was ready to die.
He was ready to die on the hill.
So then
D-Day.
Yeah, exactly. So he busted out the back window, the rear window. He busted a taillight, put some scratches on the right side back of the car, and then he kind of took off. He started going to he packed up his tent on the street, and then he took off in his cart going down the street. I'm on the phone with 911 the entire time that this is happening. By the way. On hold, on with them. It took them about 12 minutes to get here, which is horrible for in my opinion.
Right.
First of all, I live in Hollywood, right down the street from the Hollywood police station. Like two blocks. Like I walk past it every day.
Right.
And there's tons of cop cars there. Like I walk the dogs past it, they're just sitting there, either like in the station or like next to their car. And the problem I have with the LAPD, like they were great once they got here, but it's like if that guy, and there were two like old ladies walking past them and stuff. Like if that guy like stabbed one of those people that were walking by, like they're dead. Like you couldn't tell me that you couldn't send one cop car with two cops in it down the street to like maybe make this guy like think twice about destroying.
What was
things
the
or
phone
whatever.
call? Who made the phone call? And
I called.
And what did you say exactly?
I said there's a guy, there's a homeless guy that has a large lead wrench. He is hitting vehicles. He's threatening my house. There's people walking by. I'm like, he's got some sort of weapon on him. I'm like, please
and it
get
took
down.
12 minutes to respond.
It took 12 minutes for them to show up, and they sent 10 cop cars all at once. And that's the problem I have, I think, because it's like, send one. You know, there's always 2 cops in a car. Send one, and then there'll be 2 or 3 others within a minute or 2, I'm sure. So, like, you send 2 cops.
It's not like the movies. Like, movies
No.
it's like, you got 3 minutes, or like, there's even movies
But
named
it's like,
after
it's like this guy could have killed someone, and then it's like the cops did nothing to prevent that from happening.
But you were a hero because you followed him.
No, so then he did take off down towards Santa Monica Boulevard.
I would have yelled at him and said, "Excuse me, sir, could you please wear a mask?"
Yeah, can you please wear a shirt? Never mind the mask. And so he started going down towards Santa Monica Boulevard, and I'm like, all right, look, I don't want this guy getting away. So I got in my car and started.
You became a vigilante?
And started driving towards him, driving after him.
Did you have a weapon with you?
No, I left the fake gun at home because I didn't want to get
with the cops.
I didn't want to get like, what is this? You know,
This
who
would've
do you
got
think who do you think you are, John Wick? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, we got a Charlie Bronson over here.
yeah, exactly.
We got a
So no, I left it at home, but I drove down the street towards where he was going. And as I got down towards Santa Monica Boulevard, the cops started coming down my street. And then I pulled over and got out, and he made a left on Santa Monica going towards Cahuenga.
Right.
And I got out and started like walking after him. And I started pointing to the cops like, he's going that way, he's going that way. And then like 10 cop cars came, and they.
There you go. Your superhero name is Hull Monitor.
Exactly, yeah.
Hall Monitor.
Yeah.
The tattletale.
The hall monitor, yeah. Anyway, there's so they arrest him. There's like 10 cops. They arrest him. He runs from them. They shoot him with like a rubber bullet or something because he like ran into traffic and was trying to run away from them.
Right.
So they get him eventually. Then we give a statement, all this stuff. Then a guy comes back the next morning. The crazy thing is that this guy has been living.
Did he come back the next morning and knock on your door and be like, "Hey, man, sorry about that"?
The detective or the homeless person?
No, the homeless person.
No, he was booked. He was put in jail. But
he's set free, right?
Oh yeah, he's
and
free
he knows
by
where
now.
you live.
Well, this is what he lived across.
Now
the
he's
street.
your nemesis.
He lived across the street from us for like 4 months in a tent. Only homeless person on our street that was living there.
And he looks clean, like he doesn't look homeless.
I've talked to him before. I've walked the dogs past like his tent, and he's like, "Hey, how are you?" Like he seemed like normal. You know what I mean? Like he seemed like in a shitty situation.
He seemed normal, but like it's obvious why he's there now. Like now you know why, because
Of course.
Because I don't think that really flies well, like at Shenanigans or something like that.
No.
Like some restaurant
Yeah,
chain,
no.
like Barney's. That guy works at Barney's.
Right, but like the weird thing is that he was living there quietly for 4 months. Never caused a problem. Never like a weird like situation or whatever. And then he just flipped out. I don't know. It's
I wonder what triggered it. D-Day. It wasn't even D-Day. D-Day's on the 6th.
yeah.
So like way off, June 6th. So we still got a couple months to go. But maybe on the anniversary of D-Day, we'll have like we'll have him come in or something.
I mean, yeah. The thing that worries
Do
me.
you know
is,
his name?
Guy in tent. No, I don't know.
What is he, an extra? Like guy in tent?
Yep.
Oh, shit, someone's
wait,
calling?
Someone's calling. Hold on a second. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Is this working? Oh, what's going on here? One sec. What's that noise? Is that you guys?
I don't know.
No, hello?
Oh, there you go. Hey, Rob.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Who's this?
You know what we got? You know what we got here? This guy?
We got a motherfucking Charlie Bronson.
Wait, I hung up on him. Who is that?
That was CJ.
I had 2 calls coming in at the same
Oh,
time.
really?
I
I'll
think.
take the other call. Oh,
Hold
who's
on.
this?
We got to take this. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Sorry, this is annoying.
Technical difficulty.
Hello?
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 Hey, is this Dog's Dig Dog?
What? Yes.
Is this Dog's Dig Dog?
Yeah, that is my dog walking company. Yes, dogs.
Yeah, you're
dig
never
dog.
gonna guess who this is, motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh.
Who is this?
Who is it?
This is Grandma?
It's your neighbor. It's your neighbor from across the street, jackass.
Oh.
Your ex-neighbor, because you don't live there anymore, right?
Wait a minute.
Hey,
so,
fuck you, snapperhead. Who the fuck's talking? Who the
whoa.
fuck's talking to me now?
Oh man!
All right, wait a minute. So you are
What do you got? Two of your buddies over there now, too? You got fucking tough guys because you're scared? Some fucking guy across the street with a fucking wrench, huh?
Oh, God.
Think you're
And a
fucking
knife.
tough now?
Yeah, dude, you attacked my car and my house. What is wrong with you?
Hey, fuck you. Guess what? I'm out. I'm done. I'm coming over. How about that? Now it's fucking D-Day on your phone.
You're moving back. You're moving back to the
I know
neighborhood.
how to fucking call you. I know how to call you too, motherfucker. Here I come.
What? What's your name?
Yeah, what is your name?
Hey, fuck you. That's my name.
Oh
Why
shit!
don't you ask the police? Why don't you call 911 again like a pansy and ask the police what my fucking name is? I'll tell you what.
Hey, you know
Okay,
what?
what's your deal, buddy?
Why are you
First
attacking?
thing-
Why are you ruining
first thing
vehicles in
I
the
did, I
neighborhood?
went to the hardware store. I got a bigger fucking wrench. I'm going to come knock on your doors. Then I'm going to come knock on your windows. Then I'm going to come knock on your fucking dogs, Doug.
All
You're a
right.
dog.
Yeah. Is this how you got my number? Because I have my dog magnet on my car. I should probably take it off.
You should take it off.
I'm trying to
Doug Digs Dogs.
I'm trying to generate new business, and now I got people attacking me.
So hey, fuck you.
Now Doug's going to dig wrenches. Here I fucking come with my fillet knife, motherfucker. Yeah, why don't you get a couple more friends over there?
Let me ask you this. Why were you so quiet the past 4 months, and then all of a
Mr.
sudden you had an outrage one day? You seem peaceful.
Guess what? I'm not going to be quiet again now, motherfucker. That's all you need to know. Here I come. Now you got the police up on my ass? Fuck that shit.
Wait, so-
Fuck that shit.
But you were
I look
asking
the
to get
sky.
arrested,
I
pretty
get my-
much, I would say.
get my orders from the sky, motherfucker. That's what I'll have to tell you. I don't need to listen to you.
Mr. You, were you an Army veteran?
You know something? You're going to try to figure me out? All you need to know is wrenches fucking hurt skull. You want to come outside and find out about that? That's all you're going to find out about me. Pain. You understand?
All right. You know what? It's on, motherfucker. You come
You know
back.
what? Fucking bring that shit.
You come back, and you know what? We'll see what happens. I got a whole garage full of tools as well. If you want to have a tools war, I got drills, I got vices, I got all kinds of shit.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge.
My neighbor came out with a hammer. And I was like, what are we going to have? Like a tool time, like war?
We're going to build something.
Everyone shows up with their favorite
tool.
tool.
Motherfucking shirt. That'll be the sign.
All right, we have CJ on the line
we have
here.
CJ? Oh.
CJ, are you there?
CJ, you want to talk to Mr. Fuck You?
Sure. So that video was you?
That video was...
You showed...
Yeah, that wasn't me. No,
The video is the guy that was yelling right now, Mr. Fuck You.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, no. But the video that you showed, that was... I know that's him. I mean, he looks like that's the accent he would have. I mean...
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a fucking video of me? Oh, you know everything you need to know about me then. That's all you need to do. Take your fucking shirt off, come outside. I'll fucking see you there, buddy.
Yeah?
You take your fucking
I'll bring
shirt
the
off.
grease.
How about that?
Oh, my God. CJ, is there something you want to...
CJ, is there something you want to say or just...
No, I was just
Call as many friends as you want over. You're not going to fucking... All right.
All right.
You're not going to defeat my wrench.
You know what, homeless guy? I don't even know your name. What?
Yeah, you don't. Because you're fucking stupid. But I know
Hey, well, fuck yourself.
All right, you know what, dude? It's on.
Hey, does this sound like someone hanging up on you?
All right, goodbye.
Jesus.
Oh, now I feel threatened. CJ, I'm
You didn't
sorry.
feel threatened the first time?
Well, no, I did, but now he's been released from prison, and he's I don't know.
A little more aggro, I get it.
Yeah, it's like
He's got more time to think about it. He's really mad, like Cape Fear.
Yeah, it's
So when he was in jail, he was counting the hours of when he was coming out. Like he had a little stick.
Yeah, well, he has a tattoo now, por vida too. It says Doug. Doug digs dogs. That's what it says.
God, it's just I don't know. It's I don't know what to say. It's just
all right, dude. What's going on back there?
Yeah,
Do you have a kid? Like, are you at a nursery?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too loud? I'll get out of there. 1 second.
Jesus Christ!
My whole overlay.
Yeah,
just fell off on
that's good.
All right.
Hey man, so this is CJ. CJ does a lot of he does videos with me. We shot some stuff. He's a talented what would you say? Director, maybe, I guess. Editor.
A talented roommate.
Talented. No, you're not my roommate. Go fuck yourself.
Wait, what?
No, he's not my roommate. No, someone talks shit to me because I make videos and I say, oh, like roommate, QAnon roommate or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone's like, you're a middle. you're like in a life crisis, middle-aged life crisis, living with a roommate or something like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't even know me. Some person was just talking shit.
It's funny though. I did have a coworker when we went to film at the office scene.
Yeah.
My coworker was in the lobby and he goes, "Oh, you're filming with those guys? Oh yeah, and your roommate?" I'm like, "That's not my roommate." Like,
so people think you are actual roommates from doing these videos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
We're more than roommates, lovers.
Oh no.
So you guys, what is your latest video that you guys have released? I watched the one. I watched the one where my car is on E. That's the last one I watched, I think.
No, we did the dance one. You haven't
the
seen
dance one. No, you're right. I saw that
come
one.
on, the dance one's a hit. You've been served twice. Yeah.
You know what? I'm really mad because I was shy to just do the shuffle, and then I was like, all right, now I'm getting into it. If I kind of knew I was going to dance that day, I would have done a lot more.
Well, CJ, we can look up. Where can we look up your videos? Isn't it Robot Killer or Robo Killer?
Sure. No, it's
you don't know.
Robot.
Hey, dickhead.
Robot Killers. ROBOTKILLAZ.
Okay.
All right, man. What's your asshole story that you said you got a good asshole story to bring up?
It's not. I guess I was a kid. It's not that great actually. So I was a kid, and I remember.
It's not that great.
Hey, asshole! Don't be an asshole. You're making me look like an asshole.
Bring your best stories on this show. Don't bring your okay ones.
No, wait. Time out, CJ. Before you say anything, CJ. See, like we were talking earlier, and he's just like, "Yeah, I got a great asshole story," and I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe you should come in." And I asked you. And then he's just like, "Yeah, I'll come in. I sent him the address. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there at 4:30." Like, I'm like, "We're doing the show at that time."
He's like the guest that we couldn't get that can show up halfway through.
So I said, "Call in," and then he says, "Yeah, it's not really a good asshole story, but I'll tell it anyways." Thank you.
Well, no,
all right. Well, what is it? Let's decide.
Oh, now we built it up.
What is it?
You didn't build it up.
What is it that you would call into a show with a mediocre story? Is that your asshole story?
No, I was actually I was going to chime in on what you were talking about that video, but anyway, no, I was a kid, and when you're a kid, you jump in the car and you like you're driving the car, you're pushing buttons. At that time, they used to have the cigarette lighter where you push the button in, and I pushed the button in, not knowing what it was, and I was like, and then it popped back out because it's ready to, now it's red and hot. And the kid that's with me in the passenger seat, we both kind of looked at it. I pulled it out. I'm still kind of in play mode, and I see it's all red. And I go, touch it. He goes, you touch it. So I pretend to touch it. I go, oh, it's fine. You do it now. He touches it and goes, fucking runs over.
I did do that once as a kid. I did touch. I did the same thing, like not knowing what it was.
Every kid has done this at some point. Everyone
it's red.
Burned somebody.
Like I didn't know what it was, and somehow my mom wasn't watching, and I pressed the thing, and then took it out, and then put my thumb on it, and I burnt my thumb. Yeah.
I think that's not really a good asshole story because everyone's done that, and I always my whole big thing about that is the reaction factor of how it takes time to compute to your mind that something's really hot. Like you watch somebody slowly hold on to it and they're fine, and a second later they realize how hot it is.
Right.
That's my favorite. It's like smelling a fart.
All right, let me say one that I'll say one more. How long do I have?
Go ahead. you got 2 minutes. Go ahead. Then we got to get to the news.
2 minutes? Okay.
How long do I have? Hold on. Give me a couple seconds.
You have the whole show. No.
Oh, nice. I got the floor. I finally.
Why don't you do some sound effects and shit, dude? Make it interesting. Bring it up.
Jesus, that's rude.
No, it's not. I'm just saying I like the sound effects that you do.
You pretty much were like this. Why don't you act interesting?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You and your
there we go. Now the battle starts.
You and your horn honk. That is a creepy sound, by the way. When you called in the last time and you did that horn honk or whatever. First of all, wherever you're calling from sounds like you're in some kind of cave. And then there's this horn honk.
He's like The Shining.
I'm envisioning you sitting on a soapbox or something.
What's The Shining?
And there's a horn hanging, and you just honk it every now and then.
Oh man!
And then you got kids yelling in the background, so I don't know what's going on.
He's like that clown for the clown Stephen King. Yeah, thank you. Oh,
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Yeah, exactly. You're Pennywise. You should have called in as Pennywise.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna live in this cave much longer.
CJ,
anyway,
so are you a how long have you been making videos? By the way, are you did you go to school for it? Are you a director? What's your deal? I've met you a few times, but I don't know your whole story.
Yeah. I actually moved up here to be a sound engineer about 12 years ago, and that's why Rob, when you see me do editing with the sound, I'm able to like see it and just cut it because I know where it's like.
Yeah,
right.
You know,
he's the Sultan of Snip.
So nice. The Sultan of Snip.
Yeah.
So then, I realized I suck at making beats after making like over 400. So I sold all my equipment and bought like a camera,
right.
like a couple things. And my brother actually goes, before I bought the camera, he goes, "Hey, Warren," because I got mind blocked when I was making beats. He goes, "Well, pick up the camera and do one of those little jokes that we talk about." I go, "All right." I did it. He said, "Okay, I thought it was going to be really bad. It's actually not bad. All right, so you should do more of that." Yeah. That's how I got into it.
What does your brother do exactly? Is your brother like big time in the movie producing?
No, not at all.
Oh, because he acts like he does.
Oh, right? Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, dude, shut up. You just met the guy.
Yeah, I know.
He was critiquing Rob the whole thing. Like, you suck.
No, he was giving his opinion, but like he's like, no, not good enough. No, bring me something else.
He's like the executive that gives you notes like, on your 2-minute sketch.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine every YouTube sketch that was made had to go through like executive notes. It's like
that's what he was doing, but no, he gave a good idea, and it's like it's funny, but it's just the way he talks. He's just like very much like, oh yeah, if I edit it, I would do this, and
well then do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said.
I mean, look, I direct things here and there as well, so I get it. But it's like everyone's gonna have their own spin on it.
Well, that's what CJ told him too. We both looked at him and we're like, go ahead. Like if you want to
make your version, I'll make mine. Then we'll
if you really want to,
we'll do Armageddon versus Deep Impact and see which one's better.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Well,
of course.
we have Snyder. Snyder's going to do his cut too. So like he's coming in, making everything in slow motion.
Yeah.
As long as no one dies again.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jesus. All right. Well, CJ, let's have you in here in person one day.
Yeah.
It'd be good to.
Oh yeah.
Leave the horn at home. Though. No, actually, bring the horn. Dress up as a clown and come.
Man,
that horn is so funny to me. It's hilarious.
I know because it's a real horn, right? It's not even like it's not a sound bite or whatever. Now I got the.
I got it as a gift.
I call CJ.
You got it as a gift.
Yeah.
From who? Did you get a bike and someone's like, "Here's a horn"?
No, this guy Bo, I know. He was like, what's his last name? Zoe. Yeah.
An adult gave you this?
Yeah, it's you might have heard his name's Bo.
No, I don't know.
Last name Zoe.
No, you might know him. His name's Bo. Yeah, okay.
Bozo, yeah, Bozo.
Bo. All right, and there it is.
Where's the horn? You should have done the horn on that punchline. Come on.
There's a delay on it. Hold on, I'm waiting for it. It's loading. Oh, there it goes.
What do you have to do? Blow it up or something? All right.
That's physically in my hand. I was
right. Thanks for calling in, man.
CJ, thanks for calling in.
Come in, man. We'll have some weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
For sure. Yeah, let me know when I could come in and I'll bring the horn.
We'll see your cock.
Jesus. All right, take it easy.
I want to get me too.
Later. I got to go babysit now.
All right. Oh, my God. Oh, that's crazy. Well, thanks for CJ for calling in. All right, so what was I going to say now? All right, so anyway, this guy got arrested, and yeah, he's released by now. And anyway, got my car partially fixed, and it's just crazy. It's just been a crazy, that was a Monday, so that was like a weird start to the week, I'd say. And that just brings me to like, crime is so like up in LA and everywhere pretty much. Like there's another article that came out today, like an LA area woman and dog was fatally stabbed 3 hours ago or earlier today. Yeah, over in San Dimas.
Oh, thank God. That's where Bill and Ted lived.
Yeah, it could have been them. Yeah, it's but that's it's like that's like the second like person and dog violence situation that's happened in the month here in LA County. So it's just like
it's probably happened more than that.
But like,
people have been stealing dogs right now. Everything's up. Crime is up to the point where like we need somebody, like we need the Dark Knight, and that's where we're. And during COVID, I mean, you have footage. I wish you had it right now, but you had that guy that was wearing a Joker outfit during COVID at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
That was walking around.
Oh, my God. You remember that?
On the streets of... Yeah, of course I remember that. That was fucking insane. It was like the movie The Joker.
I might have that on my computer
somewhere. So this guy was walking around in a full-on Joker outfit, And I guess he's got a girlfriend, Harley Quinn, that dresses like Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And they go around and he had a gun and he was like aiming it at Doug and like. And
I don't have it queued up obviously, but if you do go to the. God, CJ came back on. I forgot to move him to the audience. He just popped back in. I was like, what the
honk, honk.
Yeah, honk, honk. My worst nightmare. No, yeah. So if you go to the Instagram page, A-Hole Podcast, there is footage of the Joker thing on there. I put that on there. Yeah, that was crazy. That was on Vine Street in Hollywood. And yeah, the guy does cosplay or whatever with his girlfriend, Harley Quinn.
Right.
But this guy just went out in the middle of the street with a fake gun, hopefully, and yeah, was like literally embracing the Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah, no, pointing at himself, pointing at his own head.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was insane. And like the fact that you say you remember that, I will remember that when I die. I'll be like, that would be an image in my head.
I was like, oh my God.
I wasn't there and I remember it.
I have a Batman mask. I almost went home and got my Batman mask and went after.
Yeah. There's a time I'm Batman. I can't do the Batman. I'm Batman. You could have done.
I'm Batman.
That's pretty good.
I did a web series called Batman of Suburbia, maybe 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
I'm Batman.
And then what?
Don't fuck with me.
Oh, shit. That was...
Yeah, I'm the next Batman.
That was fucking crazy.
I know. No, just a lot of violence going on. You know, it's like...
We need a hero. We don't need another...
I met Conan O'Brien today.
Yeah, you did the thing that there's a comedian out there.
What are your thoughts on? All right, so I was walking a couple dogs in Larchmont Village.
Yes.
And I stopped to get a coffee at the bagel place, and I was waiting for my coffee for them to bring it out or whatever. And Conan was there with his assistant or whatever, and they're just standing there.
Yeah.
And he had a mask on, sunglasses, kind of in disguise, I guess. I don't know, not really.
That guy can't be in disguise.
He's so tall. He's so tall.
Yeah, but his red hair, he's so
I know.
tall. He
Anyway,
sticks out like a sore
he's
thumb.
standing right next to me, and I notice it's him, and I just look over, and I just go, Conan, and he goes, yes, sir.
I love that. I love how he responded like that.
I know, and I was like, I felt like I was like, you work for me? Like, what do you mean, yes, sir? I was like, and I was just like, hey, man, I was like, I've been a fan since 8th grade, been watching you since then. Like, can I get a selfie? And he's like, yeah, of course. He's like, we'll do one of those socially distance things, and I'm like, yeah, cool. And then we just did it, and that was it. I was like, thanks, man. He's like, yeah, of course. And that was it.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't like.
Was it a Me Too moment? Did he hit on you or?
No, he said hello to the dog. He's like, oh, cool dogs. He's like.
Did he pet your penis?
No, I don't have a dog named Penis. So no.
That's good. Clever.
Yeah, but anyway, so I took a selfie with him, whatever, and then I went above and beyond. I was like, hey, will you come do the Asshole Podcast?
No, you didn't.
See, that would have been
Conan.
Hey, you're an asshole, right?
Hey, Conan, you've been dicked around a lot.
Yeah, you want to come on and talk about Leno and be like, Anyway, that would have been pushing it too far, right?
No, that would be pushing it too far, but that's also more career orientated. And the thing is that he would have probably said no. I know he's doing his own show. It's like a sketch show, I think, that he's doing now.
Sketch show. He's got his own podcast.
Right.
Conan Without Borders.
TBS is pretty much done, though.
TBS is done, I think.
Yeah, they're done. I love Conan. I think he's the greatest, but I think it's funny that you took a picture with him because from what I hear, there's certain people out there that believe that if you're like someone that's trying to become a celebrity or whatever, you're trying to do something, right? You're like trying I don't know if being famous is good anymore, by the way. So.
Right, because you get canceled.
You get canceled and you get ruined.
You kind of want to just be under the radar.
What did you
want
do
to have
in
enough
8th grade?
Success where it's like, yeah, he's doing well, but
wait, listen. In 8th grade, he scammed on his girlfriend and be like, what? Canceled.
But
he's 50 now, but he's canceled.
But here's the thing: if that was someone that I don't really never watched, didn't care about. Like some actress or model.
Well, I didn't get to finish. They say that you shouldn't take a picture with someone that's famous, or you should be on their level. So when you talk to them, that you don't think they're not above you.
Right.
So asking to take a picture. So is someone calling again?
I think that's just my phone, which is also still linked up to the soundboard. Sorry.
Why don't we take the call?
I don't know who it is.
Oh, I would have loved it. Why not? But they say that you shouldn't take pictures with people because it makes you look bad. And right. I am such a believer of like, because I've seen so many celebrities. I've met so many celebrities. I'm not bragging. I've met them either while working as a limo driver or as a stand-up comic or on set shooting something, whatever it is. But I still take pictures, and people always do when we've been on set or whatever. We take pictures with people,
right?
And I think that it's a moment like, and it's usually most people are just very gracious about it, you know. Like, and there's a few celebrities that I've met that are like, no, like the only person that can come to mind is Alvin Kamara from the New Orleans Saints. When I want to take a picture with him, he's like, nah, dog. That's all he said. He was with the two girls, and he's like, nah, dog.
Yeah. So this is an interesting topic because it's like. Same here. Like doing stand-up comedy, I used to work at like a big, production company, management company. I used to meet celebrities all the time, working in the office and stuff like that. It wasn't a big deal. But like, I think the timing is, and the other thing is like, I didn't go and be like, hey, I'm a comedian, blah blah blah. I didn't go that route. I just said like, I'm a fan. I'm a true fan. So I was like, all right, he's not doing anything. He was standing there. He wasn't in a meeting. He was just standing there waiting for his order or whatever. And there wasn't anyone else around. So it's like, that's a good time to be like, hey, we're like literally like 4 feet from each other. Like, can I get a selfie? Cool. That's it. So like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that if you're a fan. People are, they're accustomed to it, I would say, And I didn't ask him to be like, hey, do my podcast. I'm a comic, blah, blah, blah. I didn't go into that. I literally took, 15 seconds of the guy's time, and that was it.
Right. Well, I get it. And I think that when you take pictures with celebrities, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a moment in time. And it's like something that you can like look at and be like, and then people can look at your photos and be like, oh, you met this person?
And I think it's even cooler because it was during the pandemic when we both have our masks on. And right. It's like, oh, that's cool.
It's
like,
a moment in time that
people get to have
captured.
Right. Whatever. Yeah. So, that's.
What is this? The 1800s where we didn't have cameras? Come in. Like, I don't.
I will say like the first celebrity I ever met in high school. My friend Dave Schoner, who was on the podcast last week, he got my friend and I onto the set of a movie called Random Hearts, which starred Harrison Ford, directed by Sidney Pollack. And like I was like 16 at the time, 15, something like that. And I was like, and Harrison Ford was like hanging around all day, shooting in Newark, New Jersey. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like there he is, Han Solo, Indy. It's like that was a big deal for like a 15-year-old. Be like, there's Harrison Ford. Wow. And like we watched him work all day and all this shit. And then at the end of the day,
wait, is this a story where he says to you at the end like, get off my craft service?
Yeah, he fucking threw me into a wall saying, get away from the food.
I'm sorry.
But at the end of the day, it was kind of like, I do want to try to get a picture with him. Why not? We were invited on set. We were there all day. I don't want to bother him during the work day. Right. He's doing scenes and stuff like that. End of the day, done shooting for the day. Everyone's just kind of hanging around. That's the time to go up and approach someone, when they're done.
Right. You're not trying to inconvenience anybody. Right. You're not trying to do anything.
So my friend and I, we went up, like he everyone was kind of like getting out of the set and everything like that. And we went up, and I was like, Mr. Ford. I was like, do you mind if we get a picture with you?
Right.
And he was like, not now, guys. Sorry. And he just fucking like walked away. And I was like, and like as a 15-year-old fan, I was like, fuck you. I was like part of me was like, fuck you.
Really?
Like, I was a little like destroyed. I was like, really? Wow. Like it wasn't like we like broke into the set, harassed it. You know what I mean? We were there all day, kind of like working, quote unquote, like as guests of the production or whatever. So it's like a moment like that. I get it. They're working, they're busy, whatever. But it's like, you're kind of like, wow, like, whatever. But, the other actor that was in the movie was Charles S. Dutton.
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah. And he took a picture with us.
The original Rock.
Yeah, the original Rock who killed someone at some point in his life. He was
way to bring it down.
Anyway, he took a photo with us because he was like, sure.
Charles Dutton.
Yeah.
I love Charles Dutton.
So he took a photo, and I'm like, see, that guy's great.
No one knows who Charles Dutton is.
He's not Harrison Ford, but
Charles Dutton.
But Sidney Pollack also took a picture. Who's
because no one knows who Sidney Pollack is.
He's an Academy Award-winning director.
I think he's dead now, but he's a great director.
Anyway, this is just going on.
I think though, it's fine. I don't know. To me, like,
and we were kids. We were kids, and we asked.
Well, I've been an adult and asked for pictures, and I don't give a fuck. And I think that like, I think when people, if anyone frowns upon it or like says like something like they think it's wrong, it's like go fuck yourself. You know, like I don't get why. Like, why do you fucking care?
Right.
Exactly. Like when people do that, it's like, oh, you shouldn't do that.
And
it's I'm friends with Swartz, and Swartz, and like when he's all everywhere, like he's always like people are taking pictures, and he's just like, yeah, bro, just like whatever. Like, and the only time I've ever seen him be like enough was when we were like at some Indian casino where everybody was wasted out of their mind, and this person just kept on asking to take people were just being like dicks, almost like aggressive, like take a picture. And then one of them's like, at one point he's like, I don't even know who this guy is. And I'm all, then why are you asking for a picture?
Right, there are those people. I mean,
why are you asking for a picture? And then some other lady kept on taking pictures to the point where like she wanted to take like a 12th picture. And then Nick was like, no. And then he's like, why? He's like, I took a picture with him. It's like, I took a picture. I've taken 3 pictures with you. Like, enough. Like, could I just fucking sit here and drink and be fine?
And I get that. And that's where I go back to like, there's a right time and a wrong time to do it. And it's kind of like.
That always makes me laugh when people do the like, oh yeah, I asked for his autograph. He's like, why? He was a dick. Why? He's like, he was in the bathroom, and I was like, yeah, dude, like leave him alone.
Like if you really like time it out, like go to the right timing. Like I felt bad when I asked Conan today. I was like, I tried to open my phone and I had my mask on, so the face thing doesn't work when you got to put your code in or whatever. So I put my code in, and then it was like one number wrong or it didn't work or some shit. And I was like, oh fuck, I feel bad. I wasted like an extra 3 seconds like opening my phone to get to the camera or whatever, you know. And I was like, I felt bad about that. I was like,
dude, I you know what
I was like, hold on.
I did embarrass it. I met Channing Tatum like twice, just working. Like I wanted to give my agent, Janet Shaw, like she wanted to, like she loves Channing Tatum.
Name drop.
Yeah, she loves Channing Tatum. So I took a video of Channing Tatum saying happy birthday to her. I'm like, could you please do this? You know, like
before Cameo was around.
Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, I'll do it. And I did it, and I fucked up, and I didn't film it, and I filmed just like the last second at the end when he had his back turned already. It's like and I didn't, and I couldn't be like, wait, hold on, could we do another take? You know, like I was like, that's enough. Because if I would have asked for another take, he would be like, "Come on, bro! Like, come on."
Yeah, I know. Like when those opportunities do like pop up, you better.
He was drunk.
You better be
though.
ready with your camera. You better be ready with your phone.
He was not drunk. He was buzzed, but like he just was doing a photo shoot, and like then like we made out for like an hour, but whatever.
Oh wow! Right.
I mean, what?
This is before Magic Mike, or are you in Magic Mike with him?
I am in Magic Mike.
Are you the guy in the bed with him in that scene?
Yeah, that one scene. Right. I know we do a cockhold.
The Zack Snyder cut. Of
yeah. This. You know they're gonna do a porn like version of that, the Snyder cut or whatever.
Yeah. Snyder uncut.
Oh, Snyder. Is he Jewish or not Jewish now?
By the way, our phone line is up at the top of the page.
I think someone's trying to call.
They're calling you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I put the phone number up there. If anyone that is watching the live stream wants to call in, they can do so, and we will take their call. I don't know if anyone. It says that there's 4 or 5 people watching. So
4 or 5 people?
I'm 4 or 5. So I'm guessing that no one will call in.
I'm guessing one of them is the homeless guy.
He already called in.
Well,
I'm surprised that he has a computer and an internet.
I have an asshole of the month other than your guy.
Okay. What about the guy who the Boulder shooting suspect? He's
okay.
asshole.
Look, that's a guaranteed asshole. We don't need to talk about sad stuff.
Well, it's news. Somebody keeps calling me. I don't know who this is.
Answer it. Just answer it on air.
Hello?
Answer it on air.
No, but I don't think it's a real person.
It is a real person.
Hello?
Answer it on air.
Hello?
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 Oh, well, they're gone.
No, they're still connected. Oh. Is someone there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
Who's this?
I was listening to the Paul?
Paul? Hey, Paul.
Paul who?
Paul, you said that with a question mark?
I was yeah.
I'm sorry,
Paul.
Paul. I don't know who you are, but I think you called my private number, so that's why I didn't answer. I usually answer the Google number. So.
Oh, I thought you have that. You want me to?
No, it's all right. You're already connected. I don't know how you got my private number, but that's why I thought you were like a telemarketer or something.
Oh, well, I do that.
Oh, you do?
Okay, Paul.
All right. What is your deal?
Nothing. I was just listening to the podcast. Love you guys, man. Been listening for a couple days now.
Couple days? Nice. Old episode? Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed on Apple Podcasts and Spotify?
I'm going to, and I promise I just haven't had a chance to do that yet.
It's so hard to do. I know. You press a button.
You're binging, huh?
Well, I haven't had a lot of time. I've kind of been quiet. I just got off coronavirus.
Oh, you had it?
But I'm doing better now.
Oh, good to hear.
Good, man.
I was only calling because compelled just to hear about like taking selfies with celebrities.
Yeah.
And I kind of have a story and it had to do with Zack Snyder. I thought maybe you guys would be interested.
Yeah,
totally.
Tell us. Is it an asshole story? It's got to be an asshole story.
Oh no, there wasn't anything sexual. It was just something I ran into him at a bar.
No, it doesn't have to be sexual.
I'm talking about like penetration, asshole. I'm just saying.
Like
no. Oh. Gosh, it brings flashbacks to my parents when I hear assholes, but and sexual orientation. Anyway, no, but so the story it was a couple years, maybe a year ago. I ran into Zack Snyder, and I was like, oh, so this I'm sorry to, who committed the suicide. And that's the reason, or something that you stopped doing the movie. And he was so nice. He just kind of looked at me. We were having drinks. I was there with a company.
Well, you brought up the death of his daughter.
Really?
I had just read it in an article, and I kind of just felt.
Why would you bring that up?
I wanted to get the lowdown because I'm a fan.
You're the asshole of the story.
Okay, now you sound like my father. Great.
No, you are. I think that would be like me meeting Conan today and being like, "Oh man, Leno really fucked you on the Tonight Show, right? You doing okay, man? You doing all right?"
I love Leno.
Oh, that's
love Leno.
All right.
But Zach was, and I probably was the asshole in the room. That's usually the case anyway. But the one thing I will say about Zach or Mr. Snyder, I don't know him personally, but one thing he told me about that death that I don't think too many people know about is he said the reason she committed suicide was because she actually saw an early cut of his Justice League movie.
Come on.
And she said, Dad, I'm not going to go through this again. The same shit I went through, Batman versus Superman. I'm not going to get this flick. I don't want, and then days later, that was, that's what happened.
And he just shared that randomly with you, not with anybody
else. Where was
else.
this, in a bar?
This
was at a bar in Texas. There was
Texas. Why is
there was a
Zack
festival going on of I'm in a comic book, so there was a comic book festival there.
All right. Well, I call bullshit on this story, but it's entertaining. Imagination. I think that you came up with.
It was Zach. I did look at his. Okay, the picture he showed me was not very similar to the one I'm seeing now on the interviews. Those are not very accurate. Well, but it was in person when you meet someone.
You were the asshole, Paul. Thank you for calling.
Paul.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, asshole.
Oh, what the? That's horrible. That's all. First of all, that's not true.
Good.
Who is that?
Really? That's CJ's brother.
Oh. I was like, well, that's why they kept calling. I was like.
No, he's like, I'm gonna call up, and then I'm like, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm like,
I love that people have my private number for this shit. I'm like, that's why I'm not. I'm like, oh, it's some stupid fucking telemarketer.
Oh man, sorry about that. I gave the wrong number to. It was because of the week that he called in. Whatever.
All right. Well,
and that's his brother. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna be crank calling you.
No.
Or telling you Snyder cut jokes.
No, look. I mean look.
And that's a meme, by the way. I seen that meme. It was like.
That's horrible. That's just I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw like a Twitter joke about that or a meme. I don't know. Like that's why his daughter committed. Ugh.
No.
It's I just can't laugh at that shit. It's not brings the room down. Anyways, let's talk about the
Paul.
bitch Amber Heard.
Yes. What is going on with Amber Heard? I have not looked this up.
Well, here we go. First of all, domestic violence is a serious thing. So no matter what way you look at it,
her and Johnny Depp.
Yeah, but the domestic, I have to like say these things before because just if anyone hears this or
very important,
let's say something happens great for me like 2 months from now, and all of a sudden someone goes back to this video clip and say, "Look what he said," and I'm going to say this right now: "Fuck you if you do."
Podcasts are forever.
Exactly.
Unless I delete my server account.
Well, domestic violence is real, and it happens, and you got to believe most of it's like whenever a female, whatever, especially if she's bruised up or anything like that. But this is what she did in court because, like, she accused Johnny Depp, who pretty much never, I don't think he's ever hit anybody, from what I understand. Has he? Like, he wears
only in the Pirates of the
Caribbean?
Caribbean?
No, it's Caribbean.
How do you say that?
It's Caribbean Queen. So it's Caribbean.
Caribbean.
No, it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right.
Anyway. Oh man. Anyways, Amber Heard, she's a crazy girl. Anyways, by the way, if you wear that many scarves like Johnny Depp, you don't fight. Like I've never met anybody that wore that many scarves.
Does he have a pirate knife like the homeless guy?
No, he probably does. He probably does.
Prop one.
He had an
like
island.
I had my prop gun. Like he has his prop knife.
Exactly. Amber Heard, though, not only did her and her friends take a shit in his bed at one point, like during the court.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Look it up. I guarantee you, it's a fact.
How many of her friends? Like she had a sleepover with two
girlfriends?
No,
not all of them took a shit. No, not all of them.
Let's go. Like, is that?
No, one of them. Like these supermodels who like do whatever the fuck they want, like because they're really hot. And they just take a shit, like one of them took a shit on his bed.
But what is it, like a drop of shit since they don't eat?
I didn't see the photos.
They probably don't even eat. So.
No, yeah, it's something, but it was probably very clean shit with maybe alcohol and cocaine.
All right.
But one of the things that what happened today was in court. Today's decision vindicates courageous evidence. This was on Sunday, right? So then today, courageous evidence. The courageous evidence was Amber Heard said, I had bruised ribs, bruises all over my body, bruises on my forearms from trying to defend the blows. I had 2 black eyes. I had a broken nose. I had a broken lip. And then a couple days later, there's a picture of her with Depp and someone else in the middle, and she's fine. So it's like a mere days. Like, so they're showing all this as proof as that she fucking lied so hard, and it got so much money from Johnny, like ruined his career. He got taken off that movie that he was supposed to be doing, and right now, something Beast, Magnificent Beast, he got replaced.
He got recast in that.
He got replaced, but like he was already in the first 2.
He's doing fine though.
No, he's not. He's not.
Like 5 pirates.
He lost his island. Do you know how hard it is to lose an island?
He did 5 of those pirate movies. He doesn't have to work ever again.
No, but Amber Heard's taken like half of it already. What are you talking? And she's making money from doing Aquaman 2.
Was she in that?
Yeah, she was in. No, she's in Aquaman 1, but they're trying to get her off Aquaman 2.
Yeah, she needs to be
because
canceled.
of this.
She needs to be canceled.
Well, here we go with the cancel thing. It's like I just think that like just show the evidence. I don't know how many arguments I had with like females, especially when they're saying, no, Johnny Depp did this, Johnny Depp did that.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems.
Why don't you wait to get the evidence?
It seems like that whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. There's half and half of like. I don't know. I don't. There's so many different sides to that story. It seems like I don't know what to believe. To be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what I believe? I believe the facts like that. Like what we just saw today. I mean, she said she had all these bruises, broken nose, her arms, and then she's on an inner tube or whatever with Johnny Depp, like in the middle of the Caribbean or Caribbean. You know, like a fucking pirate. I love people that like that. It's like, hey, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's Caribbean.
First of all, those movies are horrible, I think.
You might.
The first one.
The first one is phenomenal.
First one was good. After that, I lost so much interest after the first one.
I watched the first one with my pants down all the time. It was the greatest movie of all time.
I lost so much interest after the first one.
I mean, he was nominated for an Academy. That's why Robert Downey Jr. did Iron Man, because Johnny Depp was doing Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are you sure?
What are you looking up?
I want to.
Dickhead. What are you doing?
No. Before we leave or whatever.
Oh, we're done. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're done.
Well, yeah, we're almost.
Hey, we're done. You guys have listened enough.
We're almost at an hour.
We've had some weird phone calls. We had the Avilas brothers call in.
Yeah, I just want to thank our listeners that have been tuning into the show so far. We've had, the show is growing. We're still young.
Johnny Depp.
We thank you for subscribing and following us on iTunes and Spotify and the YouTube channel, all that stuff. So yeah, just shout outs to our listeners in Compton, California, LA, Montclair, New Jersey. We got Columbus, Ohio. We got Westport, Connecticut. We got Arizona, Mexico. You know what we're really big? In Germany, for some reason. We got fans in Germany. So thank you.
There's no way we have fans in Germany.
There are 7 people that have downloaded it in Germany. That's all I'm saying.
Germany. I don't even know how to speak German, though. So
we are worldwide, motherfucker. Frankfurt, Bosnia. There's a couple downloads in Bosnia, so thank you.
It has to be soldiers or something.
I don't know. Hey, we appreciate them checking it out, and tell your friends. So we grow the show, and we bring you more assholes as we get into this adventure, even more so. Is there any other news that we want to cover? What else happened this week? I don't even know, besides me being attacked.
What else happened this week?
Well, a lot happened this week.
A lot of people got vaccinated. Everyone's walking around like everyone's a dog now. Like, hey, you get your shots yet? You got your shots?
Yeah, you get your shots.
Hey, no. Don't get close to me. Did you get your shots yet?
I got one of my shots.
You got... Oh, man. I just want to get one shot.
Oh, look, someone just left a comment. Philly in the house, bitches.
Philly?
From Stephanie. Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie. We love you.
Philly, yes. Philly also has downloaded the show. Thank you, Philly. I didn't go through every city.
In every city, you got one person?
Right.
Stephanie. We
but
get an average of 50 downloads.
The one city that I did not list, they called me out. They're like, Philly, don't forget us, motherfucker. Sorry. I dropped Bosnia, but not Philly. I forgot about Philly. No, thank you, everyone, for downloading it. Yes. And someone just wrote, just got my second shot. Hi, dog. Hi, Doug, I meant.
Oh, hi.
Thank you, Eric.
Hey, is one of your dogs on there? Hi, dog. One of your dogs.
Shout out to Eric and Stephanie. Thank you for leaving comments. All right. Well, it is Friday. We usually do this live on Thursdays, but these past couple of weeks we haven't switched the days around because obviously we've had a couple other things pop up in our own schedules. So next week we will be coming back on a Friday, I believe, and then hopefully after that we will stick to one day.
Oh my God! I just got some breaking news.
What? Something just happened? What happened?
Do you know the movie Speed?
Yes.
You love that movie, right?
It's a great movie.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Picture that movie now with someone else. A heartthrob. I'll give you like one guess.
There's a reboot of Speed coming?
No. It was he was originally offered the role and then he turned it down.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna make me laugh.
I feel like I know this, but I don't know.
He was on 21 Jump Street.
Johnny Depp.
Nope.
Oh, Richard Grieco.
Yep.
Richard
Nailed
Grieco?
it. Wow. Yeah. He was supposed to have the role of. He turned it down.
He turned it down. That would have changed his fucking life.
Or it could have been a horrible movie.
No, I think
with him as the lead.
No, I think the concept and the production was so.
I mean, I thought the guy was good looking too as a kid. I was like, well, this guy.
But I think the concept of Speed at that time when it came out and was made was so big and so interesting and fun that I think you could have put anyone in it and it would have been a hit, in my opinion.
Like a young Doug.
Sure, I was 9 at the time, I think.
You weren't 9 years old.
It's like 11, 12 from. What year did it come out?
Probably like 90. No, oh yeah. Probably.
No, I was like 90. I was in 8th grade.
Oh, yeah,
or 7th grade or something like that.
I was in high school. I think I might have been a freshman in high school.
Yeah, I mean, Keanu Reeves was already a star.
Yeah,
right?
Bill
but
and Ted. San Dimas.
Right.
All goes back to San Dimas.
Not the greatest actor, but whatever. It didn't matter for that kind of movie. Sandra Bullock made her career.
Yeah, I was in love with her. That was one of my biggest crushes. Oh my God, dude. That was like the one that like she kind of made me a man in a sense, but No. You know who made me a man?
She made you a man. What do you mean? You made love to her?
Yeah, in my mind.
With her picture on
my mind, yes.
Printed out picture.
She made me a man. No.
Oh my God.
You know who made me a man? It's gonna date me, but Sally Field.
Sally Field.
A young, hot Sally Field.
Sally Field, Mrs. Doubtfire.
No.
Sally Field.
Sally Field, Mrs.
Sally Field, Forrest Gump.
Are you fucking nuts?
Sally Field, Forrest Gump.
No.
Oh.
Sally Field, Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh wow, yeah, that does do.
Yeah. Well, no, but I didn't watch it in theaters, dickhead.
You jerked
but
off
still, no. Yeah.
That was an interesting. Yeah, I remember listening to some interview with her about that film, where she like signed on and she didn't really know, like she just wanted to work with like Bert and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't really know what was going on with the
right.
film.
And she didn't give a fuck.
The script was like so rough. It was just like them fucking around.
Yeah.
And doing action.
And they just loved each other and they were laughing the entire time. She was Gidget, man. Like she was fucking
Gidget in the tool shed.
If I said that I loved her back when she was the Flying Nun, that would date me. But I liked her when she was in Smokey and the Bandit because I don't think she was doing the Flying Nun at that time. So
I don't think I've seen the Flying Nun.
I've never seen the Flying Nun either. So
wait, Sally Field. I want to look her up now. I'm just curious.
Oh my God, a young Sally Field.
Sally Field is, Steel Magnolias.
Stop with the old movies. Go when she's young.
Lincoln. She was married to Todd Lincoln.
Todd Lincoln was a lucky son of a bitch.
All right, let's see. Wait, where is her filmography? Here it is. Okay, 45 titles. Film. Okay, so
Norma Ray, she won. She was the one with the speech that said, "You really like me. You really, really,
that's her
really
famous Oscar
like
speech,
me."
right? Yeah.
Because she thought that everyone hated her.
Smokey and the Bandit 2 she was in as well. The
yes, she was. The sequel
Soap
sucks.
Dish. I remember watching her in Soap Dish.
Dish.
I liked that movie.
But look at Smokey and the Bandit 1. Just pictures of her. Just look up
1977 that came out.
Yeah, I was only 2.
You were 2?
Yeah. Oh shit, you gotta be going, right?
Hi. My wife just popped in.
My wife.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Now we're just bullshitting.
Okay.
But we have 7 people watching now. This is the largest.
Oh my God, we have
streaming
so
audience
many people
we've had.
streaming.
You don't. We don't see you because you're the frame.
Oh yeah.
I love.
No, I forgot your shoe.
Why are you disturbing the production?
This is great. This is great. Right. No, I like this. Come back. So why she's missing a shoe? You know that
my wife left her shoes at your house.
No,
a shoe. Oh yeah, here's an interesting story. So that the night that we came home from your house, that's the night that I had a migraine. I started having a headache at your house. I left.
I wonder why.
No, come on. No, too much drinking.
I called him. I was like, I don't know what to do.
No, so anyway, I drive home and I get inside and then she's yelling from outside like saying, "Babe, where are my shoes?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, I had to go to the bathroom. I have a migraine coming on, and then I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. Call call Rob and Jill. Like you were just there."
But she left one of the shoes there.
Yeah, and
it's just funny.
Why do I have to figure that out?
You can always judge the state someone left someone's house by saying, "I left one shoe." Could I? What?
Did you walk to the car barefoot? See, I don't know.
And then last time she was there, she left her pants. Remember that? Like that was weird.
What? You did?
Yeah.
What pants?
I'm joking. Relax.
But see, the thing is like sometimes she brings.
You almost believe me.
Sometimes she brings multiple like shoes or pants or jackets or whatever.
No, she didn't bring multiple. Like you mean 2 shoes? Or two pairs of shoes.
like a nice like dress pair and then like sneakers or some shit. But every time someone comes here, someone leaves something here as well. Like,
I left my mask here once.
You left your mask here. Someone left a water bottle here.
I left my baby here once.
Someone left a scarf. There's been jackets left here. That I'm like, whose jacket is this?
Oh really? Could I go through your stuff?
I send out on the text. No one responds. Like no one like claims their jacket that they.
I think I might have left a jacket here.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm like, Rob, bring my single shoe that I left.
I think I left my Rolex here. Have you found a Rolex?
Yeah, we sold it to the homeless.
Fuck!
All right, we gotta go. This is going on too long now.
I had fun though.
This was a good episode. This was fun. Thank you for everyone for watching. Don't forget to follow us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. The YouTube channel is at Doug Bass Comedy. All the Instagram and social media platforms are at A-Hole Podcast. We will see you next time. Thanks for coming out and watching us. Bye. Don't be an asshole, but if you are, laugh about it. Later.
Go fuck yourself.
You've been listening to I'm an Asshole with Doug Bass. Please subscribe to us on all streaming platforms. Have a good asshole story? Email us at doug@dougbasscomedy.com. We'll see you next time.